Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today, this food isn't from a food initiative. It's actually from discount stores. So the main store I've used today is a store called the Company Shop. So the Company Shop was initially set up for police officers, nurses, armed forces, carers, anyone on the front line. When COVID kicked in 2020, it was opened up to anyone who was classed as a key worker. So with my husband being a delivery driver for foods, to restaurants, hotels, etc., and at the time supermarkets, it actually enabled him to get a card to shop there, and we still frequently shop there. So most of the goods here today are from a discount food store called the Community Grocers, and if you key that into the internet and see if there's one near you, they are countrywide, so they are worth taking a look at. So I'll do what I normally do. I'll tell you what I paid for the goods, what it would have cost me elsewhere in the supermarket, and how much I've saved today. So a lot of this is extras towards Christmas. So first on the list is a chicken. We've decided to have chicken for our Christmas dinner rather than a duck. There's only Oscar and I who'd actually eat any of the meat on Christmas Day because Mr. Wallflowers doesn't. So we've gone for a chicken. So this one is a stuffed whole chicken with pork, sage and onion stuff, and it looks delicious. Now I've paid £4.99 for that today, £4.99. Had I bought it in a different supermarket, it would have actually cost me £7. So it's a £2 1 saving. Next on the list is a lovely side of gammon. Now as you can see on the packaging, it should have cost £12.64. I got that for half price, which was £6.32. So I've saved £6.32 on that purchase, which is amazing. And that will be lovely for Christmas Day, those two together. Next is a 3.4 kilo of bacon pieces, basically. And it looks really nice. There's fat on it, but I like bacon fat. And it looks really good. So I've paid £3 for 3.4 kilo. That would have cost me £15 in the supermarket. So it's a £12 saving alone on the bacon. Next, look how fabulous these are. So these are pork gala pies. And as you can see, each one is equal to, say, half a pie. And they look absolutely delicious. Now, I've only paid 50p per pie for those today. 50p. So one of them will do a party, just slices on a plate, and we can help ourselves Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, etc. So it cost me £2 for the four of them. They would have actually been £10 each, is the cheapest price, and they go right up to approximately £25. So the cheapest ones I saw were £10 for 900 grams. So that would have cost me £40, which is a £38 saving just on pork pies. And we'll be eating that well into the new year. 3 of them will be in the freezer. I got 2 chicken Kievs. I've paid £1 for those. They would have cost me £3.15 in the supermarket, so it's a £2.15 saving. I got a whole bag of breaded chicken wings. I've paid £2.50 for that bag today. It would have actually cost me £17.50 in the supermarket, so it's a £15 saving. Amazing. I got a small pack. This is before I picked these up. I picked these up first. A small pack of caramelised pork pies. Now they cost me just 50p. They would have cost me £3.75 in the supermarket. And again, more pork pies. Again, they've cost me 50p, and they would have cost me £2 in the supermarket. I got 2 packs of the jellies. Now I've paid £1 a pack for those. They would have been £3 a pack in a supermarket, Gammons are £6, so I've saved £4. Amazing. Got a King's Mill loaf, absolutely free, but it would have cost me £1.05. And Oscar really likes this. So it's Lipton's lemon tea. I've paid £1. I've paid 50p per bottle, which is £1. Would have cost me £4.50 in the supermarket, so a £3.50 saving. 2 packs of Aldi ginger nuts. Cost 35p each, which is 70p. Would have cost me £1.20 in the supermarket, so a 50p saving. Got more of these tablets. These are a different one to what I saw last time. So these are for the bathroom and multi-purpose. So I got 10 of each. I've paid £1 altogether. Would have cost me $15.99 to buy those. They're called EnviroWorks cleaning tablets. So they are environmentally friendly, and the packaging too, and that's why they're so expensive. I bought a lovely fresh stem of sprouts. That cost me £1.75. Would have cost £2.25 in the supermarket. So a £1.50, no, a £1 saving. That's not even right. 50p saving. I got a nice bag lettuce for just 19p. Would have cost me 89p, so a 70p saving. And I got some lovely pastry, short crust pastry. I got 2 of those, £1 each. So it came to £2. Would have cost me £2.90 in the supermarket, so a 90p saving. But I went to the corner shop for some short crust pastry yesterday, and it cost some puff pastry yesterday, and it cost me £2.99 for 1 pack. But I wanted it in an emergency. Absolutely crazy prices at corner shops. I got a small brie. I've paid £1.35 for that. Would have been £1.95 in the supermarket, so a 60p saving. I got some creme fraiche, 66p. Would have cost me £1.50, so a 84p saving. And the reason I bought some puff pastry yesterday is because I want to make some salmon en croûte, and that creme fraiche will be for that recipe. I got a Morrison's Greek yogurt, absolutely free. Would have cost me £2. And I also got a natural yogurt. That would have also cost me £2, and they were both free. I got a pack of hash browns for £1.20. Would have cost me £2.70, so a £1.50 saving. I got 4 cheese twists. Mr. Wallflowers and I enjoy these, so we heat them up in the oven, and we have them with something else or just on their own as a snack, and they're absolutely delicious. I got those absolutely free. They would have cost £4.80 for 4, which is crazy. I got 6 crusty barms, absolutely free. They would have cost me £3. And I also got a bag. They're similar to broken biscuits, so it's just club biscuits. I've paid £1.50 for that bag, and it would have cost me £5 to buy them in the supermarket. If you buy the boxes where they're not rejects, they are £15 for the box. But for the reject box, you will pay about £5, and I've paid £1.50 for that bag today. And last on the list is 2 foil trays to cook the chicken and the meat in on Christmas Day. With having the new oven this year, we haven't got the trays, so I'll fold these back into place and we'll use these. So I paid 80p for those today, and they would have cost me £2.50. So all in all, everything you see on the table here, I've paid £34.96 today. and some fabulous items there. Had I bought all of this in the supermarket today for just what's on the table, it would have cost me £161.27. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's an automatic saving to me of £126.31. But with it being the start of Kettle and I's Christmas today, we actually went for our Christmas lunch in Fairclempt, which is one of the food initiatives we go to. If you're regular on the channel, you'll know that. We had our Christmas lunch and it was absolutely delicious. It was a 3-course meal, soup, main Christmas dinner, and the pudding was a beautiful short crust pastry with strawberry jam, custard, blueberries, strawberries, and ice and sugar on the top, and ice and sugar and Kool-Aid at the side with more fruit in. Absolutely delicious, and we absolutely loved it. But another food initiative actually invited us for a Christmas parcel, and they do it every year, and this was what came in the bag. So they are a Christian organisation, and they popped in a Christian booklet, also a tub of Quality Street, tomato soup, 2 tins of beans, some applesauce for the Christmas table, some nice crackers, some sea salt crisps, and a bottle of flavoured water. Now, had I purchased all those items, that would have come to £17.07, but it was a gift, and it's absolutely delicious. Usually we get so much more, but you know what? I'm not disappointed, because that is a lovely thought. We're members. I know every member got them. I think 500 people got the membership parcel today, and it's absolutely amazing, you know, that they're able to do that. But if I add that £17 value from that gift onto the full amount of what the shopping would have cost, including the hamper and everything on the table, the value would have been £178.34, which would have given me another savings total of £143.38. So I've been blessed purely by the gift, but by the savings here. So yeah, a lot of this is Christmas. So we've got pies, we've got extra treats, we've got delicious meats to bring out. We've got vegetables that we're topping up as we go along the way. Still tasty bread. You know, we've got cream, we've got yogurt, we've got cheese. We're very fortunate. We're quite food rich as it is. We've got freezers full of food. The cupboards are full of food. We've got exactly what we wanted, but we wanted trimmings for extra treats for Christmas. We do party food Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and we have any guests, we always want them to have food when they come as well. As you know, Oscar's still a growing lad and he can eat for England. So yeah, we've got plenty of food. The struggle is now fitting this into freezers and fridges, etc. But yeah, what a bounty, absolutely made up. And the size of that ham, I am so happy with it compared to the little gammon I had a couple of weeks ago. I'm really happy. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Please let me know what little treasure you'd have plumped for first. What nuggets are you picking up for Christmas, even if you're like me, mostly fully stocked because you're prepped? Or what little item are you treating yourself to this year? Remember, you're loved. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.